Destruction is the best. Yeet, 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 yeet. It's not about the build, it's about the destruction. Yeetus, deletus, yeet, yeet. Yeetus, deletus, yeet, yeet. Yeetus, deletus. Yeetus, deletus. Yeetus, deletus, yeet, yeet. Yeetus, deletus, yeet, yeet. Oh, this is looking good. Yeet, yeet, yeet.
Skin Giasano has redeemed first.
Yeetus, deletus, yeet, yeet. Yeetus, deletus, yeet, yeet. Yeetus, deletus. Yeetus, deletus. Destruction. Destruction is the best. Yeet. I can hold this mouse better than anyone could hold this mouse. Mainly because I wouldn't allow them into my house to hold this mouse. But nonetheless, destruction. Yeetus, deletus, yeet, yeet. Yeetus, deletus, yeet, yeet. Yeetus, deletus. Yeetus, deletus. Yeah, I make great background music. Wait, I'm music? Yeah, I'm music. We'll go with that. Ash Rain Music.
Blinks97 is here.
Yo, welcome in everybody. How are you doing today, my dudes? GG Mrs. Ken redeeming first. What's up, Blinks? Welcome in everybody across all the platforms. How are you doing? Oh man, I had a good nap today. Well, not really. I mean, the nap was good, but it was really short, so that was actually good about it. So how's everybody doing? Right in the second half of the intro, my eye started itching. My allergies know exactly when to mess with me. Literally with like a minute of the intro left. But we're gonna do another one of these today, chat. The Lego Star Wars Advent Calendar. Let's get to the game. Whoop, there we go. All right, what day is it, chat? Today is December 4th. Nope, hold on, we gotta
Gigigiju is here.
swoop this way. December 4th is here. TikTok, you're not gonna be able to see what I'm doing, but I will show you the finished product. You're the only one who can't see it. It's a little droid. I don't know which droid this is. It does seem a little involved. Not that hard, but it's involved. Set that over here. All right. Let's get out all my pieces. My Reese's pieces? No, couldn't be me. All right. All are out of that bag. So, start with his torso, which is this piece. Right. We're gonna hook on one little arm nubbin, another little arm nubbin, and then where's it? Which ones are his arms? Oh, the little brown arm pieces. That makes sense. That makes sense. So we'll put one up like so, and one up like this way. They only go on one way, really, chat. That way. Then we're talking about his neck is this big gray piece. Whoop. Stick that in there. And then his head is made out of this with something stuck on top. Is that the right way around? Yeah, I think that's right. That looks right. It's like the satellite dish goes on top. Got it? Bum, 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 bum. Oh, look at that droid, dude. That looks like a droid torso to me. All right, the feet are made out. Oh, the feet are easy. So a foot and there's an ankle, and then this is a foot, and this is an ankle, and then those are connected together via one of these. Yep. It definitely looks like we have extras today in this set. Extra pieces. So, I put his ankles on sideways. Chad, you ever woke up with your ankles on sideways? Me neither. I hear that happens if you make the wrong people mad, though. All right. All right. There's his feet. Now, what do I do with that and to get it into the torso? Ah, right. The bottom of the torso gets one of these pieces in it. And then this slots into there. And then we have one more piece to go, and that's just his belly. Yeah. There we go. Got a bit of a beer belly going on. All right. There it is. A droid. And here it is for TikTok. Oh, I can't see if it's centered for TikTok to see. Yeah. Look at that bad boy we just made. All right. He'll add to the collection over on this shelf after stream for next stream. Until then, he sits there. Let's. I'm just doing a quick double check. Yeah, I got all those pieces together in the right spots. Yeah, we finally got to put something together, you know? The previous ones was a single piece and a normal minifig made of 3 pieces. So now we made a minifig that's at least like a custom minifig, right? Hydrate, chat. Hydrate before you dihydrate. Here we go. Hardcore Minecraft. My camera, I remember, is in the wrong position. There we go. Oh, that's still the wrong position. There we go. Couldn't tell you if that's where I had it before or not, but here we are. Let's get in the hardcore world. Oh, I thought they said leave a pineapple under the tree. I was really confused. Lives in a pineapple under the sea. Colonel hardcore. I don't know. I'm just vibing here today. But how's everybody doing? How is everybody doing? Let's see if TikTok chat's gonna play nice today. Is it gonna let me actually see TikTok chat? Do I have to do a CAPTCHA? I do have to do a CAPTCHA. Will it let me do the CAPTCHA? No, unable. Try again. I successfully do a CAPTCHA and it's unable to verify if I completed it. And it just makes me do CAPTCHAs endlessly. It makes me do CAPTCHAs endlessly. Yeah, something's scuffed. Colonelbot's like shadow banned. So, until he can do this CAPTCHA, but he can't do this CAPTCHA. Ripperoni. All right. Chat, something, oh, I'm not prepared for it. But something I have to do because I've forgotten for the previous 2 hardcore streams this month is we got to go do the leaderboards. So let's head over to the place where the leaderboards are, and I will pull up the top gifters and top cheerers on the purple chat for the month of November, and we can put up their signs. Oh my god. Straight into it, dude. Straight into the lag. What the heck? That's not good. I was thinking about updating the Colonel mod pack today, and like just getting the latest version of every mod, because there's some of them have updates. And I was like, nah, there's no way. I've rebooted the computer. There's no way it's still gonna have those weird lag stuff that didn't start in the last update. The lag stuff started just last stream. It just started last stream. And I've been playing on this version for someone can check CurseForge exclamation mark pack verify for me, but it feels like I've been on this version for like a month now on 15.2.0, and just why yesterday did it start getting laggy? And I rebooted it today. Obviously, it was probably like 6 hours ago now, but I don't know. I'm pulling up the leaderboard list right now. But like, I just joined the game and we got that bad of lag. I feel like that's like an unplayable amount of lag if I gotta fly 8,000 blocks to the witch farm. Okay, 1,000 blocks because it's in the nether, but still, because we have the nether roof. All right. Top cheerers, we need a purple. Oh, they both need one of these. And then top gifters, we also need a purple. Okay. Ah, here we are. August, June. Where's September, October? We have September. Where's October? We didn't do October? When? Okay. Okay, okay. We got some more to do, apparently, chat. So we did September. I remember September not having like any cheerers or something like that. So so like that's why there's one sign but not the other. But October, that's weird. October top biddies is green. And top gifters is also green. Okay. Yeah, but like it's the first stream of November. I still should have done it. Regardless. What is this? October 2025. The top cheerer was Rejected Kane and Gia, and third place is Salty Poppins. And that is a green sign. Heck yeah. Okay, I need scaffolding back again. Because we're gonna have to go higher. I feel like it just makes sense to just keep going up this window and then move on to the next window. All right, so where did I actually start down here? February is in the bottom left. All right. Okay. So that means November 2025 is who's the top cheerer for November 2025? Gia. Second place was, oh my goodness, that's a lot of X's. Hold on. XXX AXE Gaming XXX. Wow, it actually fit. And then Poogie the Cutie. Welcome in. This is our top cheerers for the month of November on the Purple Chat. All right. Now, here I just want to start. Yeah, we start in the bottom left on here as well. Oh boy, this one was supposed to have been purple. My bad. Yeah, October was both green and November was both purple. So I gotta grab another purple. Can you dye it purple? All right. So then the top gifters for October were October 2025 was Rejected Kane. Second place was J_man91. And we only had 2 people make it that month. Not a lot of gifters during 9 lives. And then... Dang it, I grabbed the wrong color. That one was supposed to be green. Oh, I typed your name wrong. All right. And then the top gifters for November 2025 were... Oh, Boogie the Beauty. That's it. Just the first place. GG. Did I spell November right? That looks wrong. I don't... It looks... I think it's right, but it just doesn't look like a word. Maybe I'm not used to seeing November that close. I don't know. All right. I will, try and deal with, get you guys your VIP. I should have got your VIP badges already, but I didn't. Hold up. Get the planner. I have nothing written to do on my... Oh, there goes my headphones. I can't talk unless my headphones are plugged in, chat. Whether they're on my head or not.
Massive.
I can't talk
Can't believe how
in.
fast time flies.
Woo!
GGS.
All right, so then tomorrow I will say VIP. All right. I don't know how many slots I have, but I will try to retroactively get the October people badges as well. Sorry about that, guys. Life's been crazy, man. It's just busy. I'm just busy. All right. Leaderboards updated. Good. Do a little sleep. Mm-hmm. All right. Mm-hmm. Thanks for the sub. All right, so we need to get over to the witch farm. First, we need to make sure our, oh, I saw the stutter again, chat. Oh, it's disgusting. Okay, hold on. Let's bring my render distance down to 32, so we're not using any Bobby. We'll see how that goes. There was a super chat? Hold on. It was while my headphones were off, wasn't it? Heck yeah, dude. Legs. Thank you very much for the super chat. It was in another language. I can't read it. Darcy, you want to mind translating that for me? Picture is not something sus. Uh, all right. I just want to know what it says too. If it was worth super chatting me and it's in another language. Oh, this light doesn't need to exist anymore. Let's swap it out. All right, all right, all right. What am I doing? Oh, I needed to make sure. Okay, I need 3 more boxes. Bam. All right, and now we can go to the witch farm. Says good night. All right. I am having a good night. To the witch farm. Oh, going the wrong way. We don't have another tunnel to the witch farm yet. And we're not digging another tunnel to the witch farm yet because we don't yet know where exactly the final portal is going to be. So we just got to fly there. How you doing? Okay, it looks like turning my render distance down helped with the lag. Because we have effectively disabled Bobby. So... it's Bobby that's causing the lag. Presumably. What the breeze, dude? Just a breeze on my roof? Are you name tagged? You're not even name tagged. I guess he doesn't need to be name tagged, huh? Because as long as his trial spawner... No. How does that work? Is this where we're going? Yeah, that's where we're going. Yeah, he probably just jumped through another portal. Done that twice and just left him there. All right, Chad. This is what we're working on. Okay, nope. Still having lag. It seems to only be in the overworld. Okay, we got... Okay, maybe it's just while Bobby chunks are loading or something. Because, like, that's... I don't know, man. All right, so if you guys weren't here last stream, we have started work on our dual witch hut farm. So you can see here 2 witch huts. That's what dual means if you didn't know. And you can see this blue circle around me via mini HUD. We need to dig out everything within that blue circle. We started yesternight with just chopping trees. So that's our step 1 again today, is just chop down all the trees. I saw a log we missed over here too. It's good to just get all the wood, so we theoretically shouldn't have to get out an axe while we're digging. Could it be something to do with the shulker bullets happening in the shulker farm? Maybe. Dual witch huts. They're dueling. Yeah. All right. I really, really Okay, so that was Bobby loading chunks, overwriting what's really there. Wow. Yeah, I might just... If... You know what? If I get another lag spike or a weird glitch, I'm just gonna take Bobby out and see if that fixes it entirely. We got a release candidate today? Oh, dude, I didn't even know. Didn't see it at all. Bobby upgrade only upgrades old chunks. I don't know if there's like a Bobby like repair. I'll try. No, there's only Bobby upgrade and worlds. Let me just try upgrade. No, it said there was 0. Oh! No, it says it has 3 million chunks to upgrade. Interesting. I wonder if that's just upgrading all the chunks again? That's a good call. I hadn't thought about it. Bobby's a mod that lets us increase our render distance higher than what vanilla allows. And it doesn't actually load the world files for them. It just remembers what was last seen when you were there. It's really great, but we're getting really weird lag, and I'm only thinking Bobby is the only culprit. Remember the chunks of November? It feels like someone threw up dramatically enough that he just... I feel like that's somebody like remembering a very traumatic Thanksgiving. Oh no. And that's why I can never eat cranberry sauce ever again. All right. How is everyone, though? I really wish today was a Friday, but it's not. Oh, I just got a lag spike, but we still have all the Bobby chunks upgrading. It's done like 120,000 with like 3.3 million to go. So we'll see. I feel like the next step after trees is beacons. Trees are like really hard to visualize the landscape with. And if I need to make sure I'm getting beacons in the right spot, I want the trees gone first. And it's not like I can insta-mine them anyway. And obviously, the beacons need to go at the bottom of the world or just barely underneath where we're digging. And we need to make sure that we have beacon coverage in the center, even where we have the beacons touching, or where the dig touches the bedrock. That means we have to have like beacons like around the center area. Yeah, it's... This is going to take quite a few beacons to cover the entire area. So Yeah, 8 beacons, that seems a bit light, honestly. I'm genuinely thinking this is gonna need 12, 16 beacons. Because this is much, much bigger than a standard perimeter, Darcy. This fits
Massive.
16
entire
months of subs almost
perimeters
as long
inside
as it will take to chop
it.
those trees down, ha ha.
I swear, if I'm not done with these trees today, I'm gonna be upset. Wait, I'm outside the circle, aren't I? I am. Wow. Okay. Yeah, if I keep doing stuff like that, digging out trees that are outside the circle. Yeah, it's gonna take me 16 months. I feel like, actually, chat, no matter what, next stream, if we finish all the trees today or not, no matter what, next stream is going to start with us doing beacons. So we will either have beacons to finish the trees or to start the next step. But I feel like we can get through the beacons today, or the trees today, without a beacon. I am gonna have a lot of oak logs. And these oak logs are gonna go into the storage system. So they will actually be oak logs that I will be able to, like, use and keep. And craft things with as I need them, and build things with as I need them. And I won't have to take oak logs from the tree farm. For a long time. But we will still be farming oak at the tree farm, because farming oak at the tree farm is what we need to do to get the, campfires auto-crafted, and the, and then the bowls need auto-crafted. Not bowls, but the bowls for the mushroom stew. And then it'll start, filling up the oak, the normal oak auto-crafters, which I really want. In an ideal world, I would be able to keep farming oak there during all my AFK sessions until oak is crafted everything. And then we move on to the next, our next wood of choice, and keep doing it until it's finished, but who knows? You know, we always have a reason for getting wood. Subtitle parody on Bedrock. Interesting. Hey, a piggy. Spruce. Wow, tall tree. I'm not stopping to pick up saplings. So, like, I'm not circling back to get the saplings after the leaves despawn. I will probably pick up a chunk of them, just from, you know, necessity, but, or just from existing here. That's a tall tree. It's this, like, patch of spruce right here. Maybe we should focus on getting rid of like all the spruce trees before we move back to the swamp. Or maybe I should just get the swamp trees because that's what I'm closest to. Well, make up your mind, Colonel. That's what I tend to do, is I tend to just go to the next closest tree. The least amount of traveling I have to do between trees, the sooner we get to the next tree. Mm. Mm. Hey. Oh boy. That's a tall one. Mm. Ah, crap. Another tall one. Oh. We're gonna be set on wood for a while at least. Oh, I need to eat. Mm. Yeah, sponges. Well, yesterday we had discussed sponges as our second step, but I think beacons prioritize over sponges. Well, actually, before we can do sponges as our second step, we have to, like, drop in sand, because there is, like, an ocean that we need to cordon off, kind of deal. Yeah. These guys are like 6-foot tree or something. Okay, what are we doing? How am I supposed to even get to this tree? This project, I think, is massive. That's the official term. Ooh, lag spike jumping there. What Bobby's at? Bobby's done about 700,000 out of, and has 2.8 million left to go. Where, oh, here's the next tree. You've been harvesting trees all day with iron axes? Well, I have a netherite axe with efficiency 5. That's going to be about as good as you can get, unless you also add a Haste 2 beacon to the mix. All right. I feel like I'm at a snail's pace, my dude. What are you talking about? I love me some craft. We try not to talk ages in this chat, though. Some platforms have like really hard age restriction rules, and if you mention that you're like 13, I like have to ban you. So we just try, and there's like kids that watch Minecraft, so we just try not to we just try not to do that. No worries, you good. Now Dizzy, on the other hand, oop. Gotta stay hydrated, chat. Woo. Wait, did we get all the spruces? We might have, but we're going over here to get these ones next. They're in my way. Hey, wait. Those vines. Boom, 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 boom. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. That's also a good practice, Miku. Good tip, not to get lost in the nether. Oof. I don't know. I feel like I always get lost in the nether. The nether is so, easy to get lost in. I always end up making a nether tunnel system, right? Like, like, once I have, like, exploring is one thing. You're gonna get lost. But go in the, once you, like, have, like, 2 places in your nether that you gotta go back and forth from, your base to your farm or whatever, make a tunnel. Make a nether highway. Use boats on ice. Or minecarts or something. Oh man, there's a good chunk of trees just left right here in the border that I missed. So a tree, chat, that has a single leaf block that comes into the border, we gotta chop down the tree. Because we don't want it. Technically, it would be spawn proof, you know, but we don't want it for aesthetic reasons. All right. Looks like we finished that whole area. Preach, dude. Oh, oh, I stripped that one. Dang it. And it's still, I still feel the, I don't know if it comes across on stream because it's such like a small dip. And you guys are only seeing 60 FPS. Or, yeah. The videos are only 60 FPS. But, man, I can just feel it lurching sometimes. When I'm sitting here at 260 FPS and it dips down to 100 or something. I just feel that, it just feels like something's just grabbing your hand while you're moving. I almost forgot that I had walked past the border to get these trees, and I almost went for the ones outside. That is mini HUD. It allows you to do like overlays of certain shapes and stuff, so we can see where we want to dig out. So this entire circle you can see that's dark blue is a giant, well, it's a giant sphere, but we're going to be digging out this bowl that encompasses this blue circle there. Everything in it. All the way down to, the bottom of the bowl touches bedrock. Or gets within a couple blocks of it if it doesn't actually touch it. So it's gonna, whoa, wrong button. Yep. I hit free cam rather than, F5. If you want to see it and any other mods I'm running, you can check out the link in the description. Okay. What are we doing here now? I'm gonna be chopping trees. I don't know the last time I undertook a project of manually chopping this many, like, naturally generated trees. Like, I can't think of a time. Gonna be practicing with spears. I probably will make a netherite one just to have one, but I don't see myself using it. Though I have been thinking, chat, about this idea vaguely for like if I ever really reach in the bottom of the barrel for ideas, right? And I'm not inspired to build anything. I have an idea for my stats, kind of, to make sure I don't have any zeros in my stats. So like, you'd have to, except for deaths, of course, because this is hardcore. but like crafting one of every spear, killing something with one of every spear, or kind of deal, you know, like making sure that every item, every stat is like greater than 0, even if it is just 1, you know? And then whenever an update comes out, not only do I have to get like every item and put it in the in my storage room, I would then have to like make sure I craft one of every item, and I place one of every item, and I break one of every tool, you know? It'd be an interesting it'd be an interesting thing to do. Kind of just been oh, something I've been thinking about. But I feel like that's a project that like would never get completed. Wow, those lag spikes, man. I wonder what our actual progress is. Like, I hate that I can't see the border that I'm digging out on the mini-map, or on the map either. Oh, no, you can definitely see the circle. Oh, that's sick. You can definitely see the circle. We've gotten, like, half, if not 2/3. Okay, that's sick. The release candidate increased the maximum duration during which the spear knockback can be charged. Oh, yeah. Going in the circle, this is a dual witch farm. So right there is a witch hut, and then somewhere over there is another witch hut. That gold block is actually the middle point of the circle. That's where we're going to be standing the AFK. So there's another witch hut equally far away. And this, we'll be building a witch farm for both of those, and then you'll stand there on that gold block, and you'll farm witches. Witches drop a lot of things, but primarily they're the only source of renewable redstone. Other than, you know, trading from villagers, so I guess they're not the only source. But right now, whenever I need bulk redstone, I have to spend like 2 hours just trading with villagers, try and get like a shulker box of redstone blocks, and then I use those up in an instant. Do witch farms produce black cats? No, but black cats spawn at witch huts. So when you first generate a witch hut, a black cat will be there, but but the cats don't respawn. But you can breed if you find a witch hut, you'll find a black cat, and then you can breed that black cat with any other cat for a 50-50 chance of getting more black cats. Obviously. Babies work that way. It's good. It's either gonna look like the mom or the dad, you know. Oh, that lag spike. When I call these out, chat, are you guys seeing them, or are they not even coming across on stream? Do I have a collection of nether stars somewhere? I have a wither skeleton farm that produces a lot of nether stars very quickly. You don't see it? It hurts my soul. That tree's inside the dome. Whoa, come on, dude. Oh, Chad, if you're new here, make sure you drop a follow on whatever platform you're watching on. I'm usually live 5 nights a week. Most of which is in this hardcore Minecraft world. Oh, that sounds cool. Yo, thank you for the gifts, my dude. I can't see TikTok chat. For some reason, it's not been connecting for me, but I can hear your gifts, so thank you very much. I am live on, like, every platform, so if you want to participate in chat, you can go to the link in my bio. And pop on to another app. But for some reason, TikTok chat just literally will not connect for me. Whoa! That was weird. That one was a big enough lag thing that it just kind of like, it felt like it just teleported me into the water because I like was walking forward and then. That one you saw, yeah. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of those, but they're like very small, like fraction of a second. Just enough for me to feel that something is wrong. But not enough to come across stream, because I play at 260 FPS, because I have a 260 hertz monitor, but then I'm only streaming at 60 FPS. So if I drop from 260 down to 100, I feel it, but the stream, that might only be like a single frame. So you guys don't see it. Whoa. Oh, man. You know what Mini HUD is missing, chat? Mini HUD tells you your FPS, which is your average, right? They're missing, like, stats for telling you your 1% lows and stuff like that. If anyone knows, like, gaming benchmark numbers. If Mini HUD had a way of telling you not only your FPS average, but your FPS 1% lows, that would be mint. I'll be good. I'll be good. I'm good, dude. Look, I've only ever broken, what items? I've only broken him once. Now, don't pay attention to the 12 broken netherite pickaxe. And don't pay attention to that. No, I have a data pack that warns me when it's down to 10% now. Vanilla tweaks for the win, dude. Mm-hmm. Oh, wow. Days before durability ping. Yeah. See this tree here we missed? Ugh. Okay, yeah, look at that. Very clear border around the entire circle now, basically. Oh, you love to see it. Oh, there's turtles here, chat. If you see this mini HUD sphere around us, we're digging out the entirety of the sphere. It's basically going to be a bowl shape that we have to cut out of the ground. But the bottom of the bowl touches bedrock. So we're just starting with trees. That's step one. It's not sleepy time yet? It looks like sleepy time. There we go. It's gonna be great. I'll kill you later. All right. I'm letting the mobs live for now, chat, because there's a chance they walk outside of the destruction zone. But once I start digging, if they're in the destruction zone, they'll get destructed. Come on, dude. Swamp trees in the water. No, I dig by hand. Swamp trees in the water, man. They take so much time. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right. Oh, more sprucies. Oh, we made our way over to the other witch hut. And now we're inside of a forest. We're getting some birch. Little variety in the chopping never hurt. Mm-hmm. Come on, trees. We've been live for an hour now, chat. We've been chopping trees for an hour now. Well, not exactly chopping trees for an hour because the intro and stuff, but what? Oh, there's no trunk over there anymore. Okay. Oh, it was one tree trunk that was keeping 3 trees worth of leaves standing. Got it. And there's a big oak tree. I'm gonna have to burn that down because there ain't no way I'm chopping that whole, getting up there and finding every log. Oh, another one. I didn't even see this one. This wasn't the one I was talking about. But yeah, the chances of me having gotten every log in there, very slim. But we're gonna chop down all the trees, and then any floating trees that are left over, like this thing is massive. Yeah, we're just gonna burn down the rest. Disconnect it from the ground, leave it up in the air, burn it down later. Oh, this is another tall oak tree, just kind of mixed in. Yeah, we got no idea how many logs are up there. Oh, there's oak log trees inside the birch tree I just cut down. What the heck? I hear a cat. Hey, there's the black cat that spawned at the witch hut. We skipped a whole bunch of little trees over here. We gotta be thorough. The less running around and the more staying in one area we do, not only the more thorough, but the more efficient we are, because it's less travel time between trees. Name of the game is chopping. You can't chop if you're running. I knew a guy who did that once, and he ended up with an axe in his leg. True story. Well, I don't know if he was running, but he did end up with an axe in his leg. And then he came back to camp before the week was over. Absolute legend. Yes, this is a dual witch farm. We're just starting. Oh, this is gonna take me way long because this perimeter is not your normal size perimeter. We're digging a hole that is going to encompass the perimeter around each witch farm, and they barely have an overlap where the middle is. It's huge. It's great. It's gonna be great. Holy moly, we've done a really good job. All right. Is there any more? Oh, there's this little floater right here. Yeah, we'll come back to the floaters later. All right, back over to swamp trees now. A standard perimeter is 128 blocks in either direction, so that's probably what you're thinking of. 128 chunks is like way further than anyone's render distance. All right. Okay, let's keep going. All right, all right, all right. Yeah, the trees are definitely few and far between in some of these places because we just like missed some while we were taking out big swaths of trees. So now the travel distance between trees is going up. I don't know if I should be going and getting stragglers like this or if I should find the big groupings and deal with the big groupings first. That tree stays on purpose. Okay, we got a bunch right. Oh, we got you right here. What are you doing, bud? Get out of my swamp. Hey, this is actually a swamp. That saying works. All right. Oh. Yeah. Chat, anyone got any plans this weekend? Today is my last stream of the week. So my weekend is starting after stream tonight. Well, for streams. Because Magic and I got stuff to do this weekend. Oh, I can't reach it. There we go. Up and away. We're mining trees today. Okay, it looks like we found a densely populated area of trees again. That's good for efficiency. Oh, I need to eat. Yo, why did the RGB turn off on my keyboard? Whoa, when did that happen? That never happens. This keyboard's RGB turns off all the time for the stream PC, and I don't know why. But this keyboard's RGB is always on, and it turned off at some point during stream today. Like even when my computer's asleep, this RGB is on. Nope. I mean, it rhymes. Ah. See, you're the problem with that description though is thinking that my brain is not always in a constant state of locked. It's just like what new? Mm-hmm. All right. Mm-hmm. Just one random tree off in the distance. I think the right answer to the clusters versus single trees, I think there is an answer. I think the right answer is do the clusters of trees and then fly around all the individuals will be the fastest way of traveling between them all. But yeah. Nah, dude, imagine giving up on all these free logs. It's not like I have a tree farm that produces logs much faster than I'm chopping them right now. Jeez. Now it's all water trees, dude. Couldn't even burn a water tree if I wanted to. Because their trunks are in the water. Like... We're doing sponges. I have a shulker box of sponges. Somewhere. So we'll be good. Oh yeah. This is gonna... There's also an ocean. So you can see the circle we're deforesting right here. And that clearly goes into the ocean. Oh, wrong button. Alright. Yeah, that was a subathon goal. A couple years ago. Was if chat hit the goal, I had to go get a shulker box of sponges. Oh yeah, this is Zero's world map. You can see it and all the other mods I use in the Colonel mod pack, linked in the description. All right. Ooh. Oh yeah, we're good, bro. We're on. You know, if this dig only takes 90 streams, I'll be impressed. This is stream number 1046 in this hardcore world. We're in it for the grind. A better MC? I don't think so.
Massive.
Yo! Abjanax, thank you for the 45 months of tier 1 resubbages. Absolutely massive of you, dude. I'm up. I use Bobby, but I have it disabled right now. Oh, Bobby finished, actually. Oh, ooh, what the heck? Okay, so Bobby said it had like 3 million chunks to upgrade. But I've been having really big lag spikes for the past like 2 streams. And I think it has to do with like Bobby caching chunks poorly. So I just ran an upgrade on all my chunks and I had actually lowered my render distance down to 32. So let's crank this back up to, let's say like 50 and see how performance is. All right. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I don't have a super smelter yet, so my way of drying sponges is by either throwing them in like a dozen furnaces that I have in my base, or placing them manually in the nether. Typically, I have a shulker box of them, so for a small project where I only use like a couple stacks, I just put them back in my storage room wet. And then, you know, next time I go, I grab a fresh stack of dry ones. And then it's only when it piles up and I've got like 20 stacks of wet sponges. I'm like, oh no. So we'll see what we're gonna do. I don't do a lot of draining very often, so well, there's a good chance we're gonna go look in the storage room and half my shulkers are wet already. The witch farm is actually a prerequisite to me building my super smelter. So in my hardcore season 1 world, which was over 5 years ago now, the major flex, the biggest redstone project I did was an insane, it looked really good, it performed really good super smelter. Not the best, but it was my own design, and I was really happy with it. So this world, I've been putting it off because I wanted to design something like super crazy. And I've just been like, no, not yet. I'm not ready. And I was like, okay, so to do it, what am I gonna need? And I was like, I'm sick of trading for redstone. So we're doing a witch farm first, and then the next big project will be a super smelter. Which, in terms of scale, is not going to be as physically large as this, but... Uh-huh. Who needs to smelt things? You can just go get new ones. I genuinely don't smelt things. I don't need it. I trade for my glass. I named all my villagers glass holes because that's where I buy my glass from. I have an iron farm. I have a gold farm. Yeah, well, I don't need to smelt in bulk. I'm sure once I have a super smelter, I will smelt in bulk, but I don't typically. I keep 90% of everything that I dig, on average. I don't use the ores, but I keep them. I keep the ores to decorate with. Especially the deep slate ones. My storage room is awesome. We'll be back there at the end of stream, but I have no reason to go there until the end of stream. I always end and start stream in the storage room. My storage room has no shulkers storage. I built it in 1.16, and they did not have renewable shulker shells back in 1.16. So I designed a storage room massive enough to accommodate my my storage needs without incorporating shulker shells into it. What about the time going there and coming back? Oh, like I end stream at about 1 a.m. Eastern. I stream 9 p.m. to 1 a.m. Eastern, 4 nights a week. 4 to 5 nights a week, depending on the week. Oh, what's I totally missed your message, Darcy. Do you know why the MSPT on the SMP would be sprinting, but the TPS is fine? What do you mean sprinting? And I thought MSPT was like a client thing, not a server thing. The server deals in ticks per second, and your client deals with MSPT, does it not? Oh! MSPT keeps saying sprinting. That's because the server is lagging, and then the MSPT like has to sprint to make up for the lost time from the server lagging. See if you can get someone to restart the server. Gryson can do it, or just anyone with the Minecraft mod role in the Discord can just do /restart on the server if they log in. You're a strange man. Gee, dude. I have a world tour, ! World Tour in the chat. You can see my 15,000 day world tour. Oh, low pick. See, I told you guys I had a warning. One singular egg goes in that box. Oh, not a low pick, low axe. Oh, wrong box. That's not where I keep my axes. I want a silk touch. I only have 3 axes to my name. And only 2 of them are silk touch, so. Okay. If I have to break into my 3rd axe, I'm gonna be thoroughly disappointed, but it won't matter. I want silk touch, because if I have to break a leaf, I want the leaf block. I don't want the sapling. Yeah, we're really close to day 18,000, chat. The next world tour will be at day 20,000. Which it feels like it's been absolutely ages since the 15,000 day world tour. So like, I'm excited to do the 20,000 day world tour. Because I've had a lot of nether projects and a lot of underground projects where I don't typically sleep. So the day count's been not really sprinting, you know? The days have been taking 20 minutes, not 10. I have played like Monopoly Go. I had a couple sponsored streams for them as well. But I try not to game on my phone. But I do sometimes. Actually, what's the game I'm playing right now that like Knit Out. It's like a matching game where you get like spools of thread that you have to like put in the right order to collect string. My daughter loves it, and it's a good little time killer, which the last thing I need is a time killer. I also have Balatro on my phone. Flippin' love Balatro, and I didn't know with Apple Arcade you got a free version of it. So, well, you pay for Apple Arcade, but you play Knit Out? Yeah. What level are you in Knit Out? You're either gonna be like 10 miles in front of me, or like super far behind me, one or the other. Never heard of that. Well, no, she plays on her iPad and I play on my phone, and then like I have to stay 10 million miles ahead of her, so when she gets to a tricky level, I can one-shot it and be like, see? You just found it maybe 2 weeks ago? I've been playing it for maybe like a month. But not very consistently, only when like I'm bored, which is all the time that I'm not looking at my phone, to be fair. I have a problem. I genuinely, like, my phone is genuinely a problem for me at this point. Like, I can admit that, but I can't do anything about it. I feel absolutely unable to do anything about my phone being a problem for me. Gonna have to go to, like, Phoneaholics Anonymous or something, dude. Like, oh my god, the lag is back and bigger than ever. All right, I'm gonna actually restart my game and disable Bobby completely, and we'll see if that is the problem. All right. All right, we're good. Let me just take Bobby out. Let me just disable Bobby, and that'll tell us if Bobby's the problem like we think it is. Is there an update for Bobby, actually? If there is, I'd install it. There's not. All right. Bobby's disabled, launching the game again. Level 203. I'm at like 440 something. If you're at 400, I'll be mad. Yeah, I'm at like 440 something. Hold on. 470. 470. There was actually somewhere in like the 200s is the first time I got to a level that like I couldn't beat for like a day. Like you know, you'd run out of your 5 lives and you'd have to wait for them to refill, because I do not pay mobile ad or mobile coins or nothing like that. That I absolutely do not. Devs hate me. So you know, you play your 5 lives, you fail. You come back an hour later, you play your 5 lives, you fail. And I repeated that like multiple times a day for like at least a full 24 hours. All right, we have no Bobby. Bobby's been disabled in the CurseForge launcher, so we will see. Oh no, the last thing I need is more competition. Oh no. Oh wow, without Bobby, this is a very different experience. Mojang, what are you doing to me? I can't even see the whole area. Oh no, maybe it is a problem how big I made this. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Am I finding out that I bit off more than I can chew because I turned off Bobby, and now seeing a true 32 render distance hurts? Oh boy. Yeah, 100%ing every stat is totally something I could see myself doing, but not something that is a priority. It's only if I just have nothing else to do. Chad, I think we got every tree. The only trees that still exist are just floaties. Well, hold on, what are you? Oh, wrong button. You know, all I had to do was say the magic words of "I think we're done," and then we find more. Like this is, oh yep, there's a log in there. Yep. Yeah, we have these big floaters over here we gotta burn down. We didn't burn the forest. We're just burning the big floating trees. We didn't burn the forest. All right. Let me get out my flint and steel. That's the right one. Woo! Alright, just a few flames will be all that it takes. Okay, it looks like a small tree we left here. Come on. Okay, then we got this little floaty one here, which is only partially inside of the area. Ow. All right. Let's chill around. Oh, okay, we're exposing the logs. That's good. Oh yeah, these are enchanted. Unbreaking 3 mending. Everything fucking burns, dude. Oh, that they don't go in there. They go. They don't go in there either. They go back. In here. All right. Oh, there's a single log over there. All right. I'm happy with this. Those will burn. This is a huge area, chat. Should I reconsider my strategy? Like, is anybody else looking at this and being like, this is bigger than I thought? Because that's what I'm thinking. Like, hold on. You can't see the sphere. You can't see the sphere. Okay, hold on. Regroup. Bobby may have tainted my brain. We'll just say that. So, for reference, what we're doing... All right. So what you can see here is there's the blue sphere. This is a normal perimeter around the red one is a normal perimeter based around the front door of the, what do you call it? Witch hut. And we have 2 of those. And you can see right there in the middle, they have this overlap. So we have to AFK within there to be able to get both of them to spawn. So the green sphere is a normal despawn sphere around the despawn. So what I was going to do was dig a bowl that just encompassed everything. So it encompassed all the way to the bottom of this one, but then also encompassed both of these. So you had a ginormous hole, but seeing it in vanilla render distance is making me question that. Huh. I mean, theoretically speaking, all we have to do for the farm to function is dig out what's inside of this green sphere, right? Man. I wish the AFK spot could be higher so it didn't have to go all the way to bedrock at the lowest point. That would be mint, dude. That's in my thought for this design, the bowl didn't actually go to bedrock. But the fact that the overlap is so small that you have to AFK in here means the highest you can go is here, but then you can't go too high or else the farms won't have enough area for them to fall underneath. So like, I really don't know. I probably should dial it back if I don't want to be doing this for the next year. Because we all know I'll commit to it and then realize it takes a month for me to dig 10% of it. And then once you've dug out 10% of it, you're kind of gonna leave it looking ugly. Couldn't I TNT? I don't like that. I like digging. I like digging. Well, let's start by digging this out, because this is the bare minimum, and then we'll see how long this takes us and if we want to expand it. I don't know, maybe that's a good way to do it. But you can see here inside the sphere we have this, and it is at a point low enough that we can build a farm and have a substantial drop shoot if we need to kill them with fall distance. You know, feel like it could be a little bit higher, but in which case we just deforested a lot of forest that we don't need to, that we didn't need to. Jesus. Okay, yeah, this is definitely... We'll still get the bowl feeling, I guess. It's just going to be a lot deeper and less of a shallow looking bowl that I wanted. Because we're not going to dig out the sphere. Oh, you know what I do need to do, actually, though? If I want to dig this out and have... and like decorate it with solid blocks, if I'm doing this one, I have to make it slightly larger. Okay. So hold on. Add sphere. Where's sphere? This one. Off of here. So 256 makes the match. Oh wait, no, not 256. My bad. 128 is a normal thing. Okay, so it actually goes out a couple blocks more than 128 to begin with. Okay, looks like it's about 130. And we need to go a couple more blocks to be safe so we have room to, like, walk around. Yeah, that seems right. So if we do that, that means that we'll be able to spawn... we won't have to spawn-proof the edges. We can just decorate it. Like, if we're going to put a pattern down, if we're gonna just make it a solid color or whatever... We can just build those out of solid blocks. We don't need to slab it. We don't need to light it up or anything like that. And then we'll be able to walk around our platform that we have there a little bit and nothing will spawn still. And it is going to still go all the way down now. Yeah, and it's going to officially need us to floss the bedrock. So, yeah. Our witch farm is what we're working on. Dual witch farm. We got 1 and we got 2. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna do that. So this is witch farm dig v2. Witch farm dig sane. All right. All right. Beacons. Beacons are the next step. I don't know if I have enough iron on me. Okay. One thing I do need to figure out is we need the beacons to be outside of the sphere, but close enough to the center to give us a beacon effect here. So what is our coordinates? Let me well, hold on, let me sleep. We can just math this out and see if it's going to be feasible to put the beacons in the right places. If we go 50 blocks from there in each of the 4 directions, that's our first thing to check. So coordinates here are. Whoa! We got a raid. Silver HK, how you doing? How was your stream? What were you up to today, my dudes? All right. So what are my coordinates?
Massive.
Massive, dude. Negative 9156.
Check out Sliver and drop a follow.
So that means I need to go to negative 9106. Well, yeah, 9106 will be fine. As long as I make that the further away beacon. Hold on, I didn't get the other coordinate. I should write them both down so I make sure I do it perfectly in line once I'm underground. 8604. Okay. Oh, 06 is right here. Okay, this is where we're digging. All right, so, well, actually, if I go underground. I can't fit a beacon there that's not going to stick into the thing. Uh-oh. Yeah, because we got 5 blocks of bedrock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then, hold on, where am I at? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that only gets me 8 blocks, which is only 3 blocks of height. And if I need to have the beacon effects there in the middle where I actually AFK. So that means I'm going to have to put a beacon in the middle. Okay. So in which case, I'll just put a beacon underneath the AFK spot. And then we'll have 8 beacon beams come up around me or something like that. No worries. Take care of yourself. Do whatever you got to do. Stream was great. Worked on the Nether Tree Shroomlight farm on a duo survival world. Nice, dude. All right. All right, let's dig this down to bedrock, chat. 8 beams, because the 9th beam is in the center, and we don't need it. It'll be a 3x3 with a hole in the middle. It'll be a donut beacon. Copper ore, chat. The rest of the beacons will only be 6s. But this one will be 8 for aesthetics. And I might hide the beacon beams, I don't know. Or I might make it very obvious, like stand inside the beacons, this is the AFK spot, you know? Or the official AFK spot. I was also thinking, chat, that we should probably just consolidate the item storage to be like underneath the AFK spot. So like use water to like, so it kills the witches and then the items fall into water and then the water brings the items to the AFK spot from both farms, put them into the same input, and then that input then gets, you know, item filtered like right by where the player AFKs and auto crafted and all that stuff, and then shulker loaded right there from both sides in one place, so we don't have to do it on both sides. Whoa, chat, my MSPT is at 8 right now. Is it because I'm underground? Also, we definitely have not had any lag since, taking out Bobby, haven't we? That's a problem that Bobby is so laggy for us. Is it because our world is just too big? It's not even like we're using up a lot of RAM when we're having the lag. Like, I look and we're using like 25% of my dedicated RAM. Oh, wow. This is interesting. I love placing blocks. Yeah. Being under a swamp. Hey, deep slate. Oops. Mm-hmm. Oh, another cave. Not waterlogged. But lapis logged. Oh no! I hear a zombie. Oh, okay. Would you like more cave with your cave? Because I added cave to your cave so you can cave while you cave. Oh, how you doing, zombie? Oh, you're also stuck in there. I don't know if they'll ever actually be able to make it up through that, so I'm not even gonna bother killing him. Oh, I didn't see that message. But it really depends on how many players you're gonna have and like if it's vanilla or modded. And if it's modded, the answer is who the heck knows. My channel is sponsored by Bisect Hosting though. You can use code Colonel for 25% off your first month over there. And they have a like a questionnaire when you're signing up for your server. Like, what are you doing? How many people are you expecting to be on? And then it'll recommend how many gigabytes you need. So, I recommend checking them out. The answer to how much RAM is yes. Well, Minecraft is one of those games, at least on the client, where more RAM isn't always more performance. I don't know about servers. Like, I don't know what would happen if you gave a Minecraft server like 200 gigs of RAM. Like, and then had 2 people on it playing vanilla, right? Like, I don't know if that would actually be any better of an experience than, you know, having 8 gigs, right? Hey, you ask about servers, I'm gonna give you a servers, okay? That wasn't even sly. That was just straight up an answer to his question that happened to benefit me monetarily. God dang, bruh. We really need to fix the thing where Bisect can't see how many people are on the server. So that it can restart every 4 hours if nobody's online. I need to figure out what plugin that is that's controlling that. It's probably Essentials. Well, can you blame it? I mean, you are you. Nah, it just needs to restart every once in a while. And the problem is that it doesn't get to. And yes, we will be digging this out completely one day. But right now I am digging out exactly the shape of a beacon, just to get through this quicker. Because we're pretty close to the halfway mark of stream, and I'm going to want to take a break. So, we're just going to get this beacon down pretty quick. Oh, there's like, we barely hit any ores. We hit like one thing of lapis and then got one thing of redstone. And like, that was it for ores on the way down. That's crazy. Okay. Good. Actually, this one might need more than 4 stacks because it's a 3x3, not a 3x2. I should have grabbed 5 stacks of iron blocks out. I'm not gonna have enough. Yep, I'm out. Alright, so for a beacon of this size, it definitely does take... yeah, a lot more. Alright, so northeast, where I like to start. No, northwest is where I like to start, actually. Speed. Haste. Regeneration. We're gonna have doubles, so I'm gonna make this one haste as well. Then resistance. Jump boost. Strength. And strength regen. All right. Hey, what are you doing here, bud? You looking like you want to die, huh? All right. Okay, chat. Now it's time to run back to the base and do a quick AFK session while I run to the restroom. Which way is the base? Southwest. I hope I'm going the right way. Oh, a structure. I went way too high. I can't see anything without Bobby, dude. This is ridiculous. Look at that expert flying. It really does. I don't know, maybe I should try out Distant Horizons. If it's updated, I don't even know. Get those into the unloader. Okay. I tried Distant Horizons a long time ago before Bobby. I tried it like once. And I like either didn't understand it or didn't like it. I don't know. All right. Oh, we need to go get more saplings. And yes, we're doing oak. Ugh. Okay. All right. All right. There we go. All right, chat. When we'll have enough logs. This is not for logs. This tree farm, I actually have. This tree farm could do every type of tree, except for the double wide trees. And I have a different tree farm for nether trees. And we have auto crafters down there for every item possible to make out of any tree using just the outputs of the trees. But oak is used for also, it can auto craft things like torches and campfires. This can also farm mushrooms, red and brown mushrooms. So I use oak for crafting the bowls for mushroom stew and stuff like that. Is how I do my stuffs. So these logs are going to be smelted and turned into things, whereas the other tree farms actually just get saved as logs and then auto crafted into stairs and stuff. Whereas oak will get crafted into stairs, but only after the other stuff is filled up. But yeah, I'll be back in just a few minutes, chat. Whatever platform you're on, consider dropping a follow. BRB. Oh, there is a mini game gonna happen in the purple chat. Link is in the bio, panels, descriptions, etc. if you want to play. All right, I'm back, chat. How you doing? You know what's something I just realized right now, chat? You know something I just realized right now? We're here. Oh, my headphones are on backwards. I realized that. But we're here at the base with an MSPT of 12. The MSPT at the base has been in the 40s and turning yellow for the past week. Bobby was 100% the problem. I either need to reset all the Bobby chunks or not use Bobby anymore. Rip. All right. Don't use it. I can't not. I need to. I need to increase. I need to get like try distant horizons out or something. I know TMG swears by distant horizons, so. Bobby being in a different location should mean absolutely nothing, but. No, man. Excuse me? Apparently I'm not here. Apparently I'm not here. Someone clip that. That's a. What?
First time happened?
All right. It just kind of rendered more. Oh, my. Maybe it's not Bobby. Maybe it's not Bobby. Whatever mod it is, it wasn't happy knowing that I thought it was resolved. Well, we do know that version 16 of the Colonel mod pack, I'll be starting work on that next week. So, like, whatever. This isn't. Maybe it's flashback. No, it is not toggleable clouds. You take that back. You keep my toggleable clouds out of your mouth. I feel like the game's gonna crash. We're stuck on just saving world right now. We don't have NVIDIA anymore. I'm checking if I'm like out of disk space or something. No, I have 239 gigs free on the Minecraft drive. I have a dedicated 1 terabyte SSD just for Minecraft. Let me see if there's I don't have Crystal Disk Mark installed. I was gonna do that just to check the health of the Minecraft drive because it was a repurposed drive. I used it as a boot drive on the stream PC for all of Windows 10 on when I had it was my NVMe boot drive for Windows 10 that I replaced when I got Windows 11 so I could restore it if I needed anything. And then I never needed anything, obviously. So then I repurposed it as a Minecraft drive in the game PC. Okay, like it's still stuck on saving world right here. Nothing has changed. Lithium, sodium, exclamation mark pack. You can see the kernel mod pack if you want to see everything. I don't even know off the top of my head. I do have a couple that are like a little bit more out there, like immediately fast. And some other stuff, but like this is unprecedented. I'm gonna just kill the game at this point. It's not responding, but it's just not doing anything. Wow, this is the sketchiest website I've ever seen. I'm getting Crystal Disk Mark. Oh no, Crystal Disk Info is what I want actually. We're using right now though, my computer's using in the like teens percentage of CPU, 30% of RAM, 20% of GPU, like everything seems fine. 0% disk and network. All right, I got Crystal Disk Info downloaded. I'm installing it right now. Well, off their website. That website looks sketchy as hell. All three drives show good. The Minecraft drive has 37,000 hours of power on time, but the health status says, oh, the health status says 63% good. That's not a good percentage of good. I mean, we're like my footage drive is like 98%. Still just says the same status of good. My boot drive is like at 84%, which still just says good. Huh. Hmm. I mean, I don't know what to make of any of that because it says the status is good. Minecraft is still just stuck saving the world. I'm gonna have to kill it at this point. Just clicking the X to see if that does anything. No, that didn't do anything. All right. So flashback is what makes my worlds take so long to save, but flashback never makes it take this long. I'm worried. I'm gonna have to kill it though. Like, this has been definitely over 5 minutes, if not going on 10 minutes. Mm. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to kill it. Like, can't just let it sit here forever. Oh, I killed the Minecraft launcher and nothing happened, but I needed to kill the open JDK platform binary thing, right? That's what I needed to kill. End task. All right, it's gone. It's ended. Oh boy. Also, Darcy, you said something along the lines of, what was the last thing you added? I added nothing. This, I've been using version 15.2.0 of the Colonel mod pack for over a month now. Since like January, or since November 1st or whatever, I've been using it in the Colonel mod pack. And we only started having performance issues like 2 or 3 streams ago. So, like, literally nothing changed. All I did was I took out Bobby earlier in stream today because the performance issues were getting worse. All right, we're back in. It says 12/18 was the, so yeah, that's pretty recent. I feel like it's gonna take me back to like the tree farm. It's like I never even, I called it. It's like I never even went through here. Okay, but the tree farm is off. This is before my AFK session, isn't it? No, this is after the AFK session. Okay. Okay.
You just jinxed your own hardcore world, lol.
Oh no, I knew that it was gonna teleport us back in time. It didn't teleport us that far back in time. And luckily it teleported us once the tree farms were already off, so the real question is, did this place blow up? Yeah. That's what I was thinking, Grayson. This place looks intact. I can open chests, though. That's good to know. I turned it on. Oh, wait. There we go. Now I turned it on. Apparently, the off switch was in the on position. Restarting the game, there's absolutely nothing I can do, Darcy, to stop it from blowing itself up. Restarting the game while it's running, there is 0 things I can do to prevent it from blowing itself up. Because when you restart the game, falling TNT loses momentum. Things can happen like out of order depending on like how the save and load functions differ. Things will blow up. Things will blow up. So, yeah. We're good. Let's go back to the witch farm. No idea. That crash could have just been a fluke, but who knows? Okay, we're good. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, I'm gonna have such a hard time finding where I need to go now. GMF. Your something farm? I don't know what GM. And I was kicked from the game, came back in 14. Of your 25 pods were blown up. Oh, your general mob farm. Got it. Oh, we're really close to where we need to be. Hey, there we are. Cool. If I just kept flying the path. Fatty McDaddy over here expecting me to know things. Can't you tell that my brain is hollow? Wait, Fatty McDaddy, did you see the witch farm that I'm planning to build? I want your professional opinion, okay? I want your professional opinion on something. Gold member? I kept thinking like bone meal farm, but with a G. I was like, what's a gone meal farm, dude? All right. So first of all, let me just explain really quick. It's a dual witch hut farm. So witch hut, AFK spot. Okay. AFK spot's the gold block there. But I'm zooming way out because I want to show you what I had thunked. And then only when I turned off Bobby did I realize I was insane. So if I go to mini HUD and turn on a couple shapes. Okay. So you can see here the red spheres are the spheres that are like a perimeter around the witch huts themselves. And then we have this blue greenish, or this green sphere that is a despawn sphere. And then this blue sphere is a new thing. But you can see out here, we have this blue sphere, right? I was thinking it would be sick if this was a giant bowl that was big enough to encompass like all of it. And then I turned off Bobby and realized that it was an entire render distance. You can't render the entire bowl that I was planning on digging out. You can see I cleared all the trees. like look. Like if you stand here, oh well, the beacons weren't here last time. But if you go in the middle here and I turn off my boop 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 boop, like it's the entire render distance I was planning on digging out. Well, you would with Bobby though, is the thing. So yeah, like I was like, you can't. It's not even rendering it. Actually, that's how big it is right now. It's not even rendering this. Oh, you can't see the sphere. But yeah, it's outside of a 32 block render distance. It would have been really cool, but yeah, I like digging by hand, so yeah, I didn't realize the scale. So this one is titled Witch Farm Dig, and this one is titled Witch Farm Dig Sane, which is just a couple blocks bigger than a despawn sphere. So that I can decorate it and still make it a bowl, decorate it, and not have to light it up and spawn proof it. But yeah. A disappointing difference. Reality sunk in once I cleared the trees I needed to start once I cleared the trees, and then the game was having such horrible performance because of Bobby. I disabled Bobby, and then was like, I can't see the whole sphere. I might have built off more than I could chew. Coming back later, digging the larger bowl. That's totally true. Okay. So next up, chat, we needed to do the other beacons. So, right, we have, we can go 100 blocks in this direction now. So 8604 by 9156. We need 8604 by 9056, which is right here. Let me get some dirt. All right. So which one is it? Here. So if that's the further one, I'm gonna do these two right here. Got it. Which isn't there beacon overlay. Okay, so yeah, I'm gonna need to, if with having that beacon in the middle, this beacon, I'm gonna need, 4 cardinal directions, and then 4 in the diagonal directions will be enough. So we're talking 1, 5, 9 beacons. 9 beacons total. Yeah. Oh, a cave, chap. I can't wait to yeet that cave. Oh, hey, guy. Whoa, hey, guy. Definitely sounds like there's a zombie spawn around here, chap. Okay, I'm thinking more and more that there's a zombie spawner up there. Well, now I'm not thinking it so much. Okay. Oh. Oh. Do a little sleep. Oops. What's up? You know, Graph could have been the voice of reason, having done the numbers just preemptively to stop me from having such a blunder, chat. Now that I think about it. Thanks, NG. Graph, so the dig we were planning, we found out that the dig I was planning was so massive you couldn't even render it all without Bobby. But I feel like somebody as numbers inclined as yourself might have realized that sooner. No one can stop me. Bobby apparently can. Bobby crashing and me needing to take it out of the mod pack and then realizing I can't see the edge of the perimeter I'm planning to dig is a problem. Oh look, we're going outside the sphere, chat. Yeah, the base island was actually designed with a render distance of 32 in mind. It's actually seeing I actually want to like take a look at the base island now with a render distance of 32 to see if it feels any like different. But like to me it feels worse because like I can't see it all at once anymore. They also changed how fog works. But I do have the simple fog mod now. But I don't know, or I don't know how, I never really tweaked that because my render distance is so far, I don't really need to tweak my fog. Like the vanilla numbers are fine for fog when your render distance is like 50 or 100 chunks. Oh, found bedrock. And we're a good amount underneath the dig site. Oh no, chat, you can see my bedrock. You're gonna find my base. Cords leaked. Disregard the map on the corner. Where's LeBron at? He would grief my base. All right. All right. Come on. All right. Northwest beacon is where we start with speed, haste, resistance, jump boost, strength. Uh-oh. Did I mess up? Yeah, I did. Uh-oh. Both of these are failing. The other ones are good. I missed a block. Oh, that one. Wow, am I good? Wow, am I good? All right. Yeah, there's some crazy beacon overlaps happening here. But theoretically, like even in this middle spot, they're all regenerating. What about here? All regenerating. Okay, what about here? All regenerating. And then once you're here, yeah, you're for sure all regenerate. Cool. All right. And then this goes outside the sphere. Yeah, it does. All right, so next one we'll head this way. We'll do the 4 cardinal directions first. So I already have it. So yeah, it's 8604 by 9256. And that is the further side, is how I dealt with it on the other side. Cool. What are those vines doing still standing? Eh. Mm-hmm. I don't have enough iron blocks on me to do the rest of the beacons, that's for sure. And I don't even have enough time today to do the rest of the beacons, not gonna lie. Mm-hmm. Granite. I do love doing an outdoor overworld project, man. Simply for the sleep. My hand got wet, like spilled on me when I got that drink. Oh, where? Oh. Yeah, we're still aligned. Sweet. What are we doing here, chat? I'm making a hole. Getting tired though. Anyone watching any good shows? Ooh, another cave. A dripstone cave, dude. We need that. We don't have very much dripstone to our name. So it's good that we're not getting it today, but we're gonna get it from this project, right? Gonna get a good chunk of dripstone. Wow, I could have fallen on a dripstone spike and had a really bad time. Yeah, that's definitely in line. I hear footsteps. It's zombies. I was like, man, if I hadn't looked, he wouldn't have saw me. Watched Blue Eye Samurai? Never heard of it. Is that like Samurai Jack? Watching Arrested Development. I've seen it a few times. It's the first time for her. Nice. Haven't seen it. I've been watching Tulsa King. I'm like maybe a quarter of the way through the first season. No, I'm through the second season, my bad. Also, chat, I realized I don't need to dig this all the way to bedrock, do I? I just need to get the beacon under the, sphere here. I don't need to go all the way to bedrock. There's not a big difference in going all the way to bedrock, just in case I change my plans in the future. And decide to dig it all out again or something. About a man who seeks vengeance against 4 white men, one of whom is his father, who illegally remained in Japan during the closing of its borders. Interesting. Yeah, not heard about that at all. That sounds cool. Definitely planning on watching more Tulsa King tonight after stream. An episode or 2. It's an adult animated show. Oh, okay. There's an adult animated show on Netflix that I've been wanting to see. It's about some guy growing mushrooms. Anybody know what I'm talking about? I also just finished the animated series Haunted Hotel it's an animated adult show on Netflix. Well, I don't know if there's cursing or anything, but I don't know if it's exactly kid friendly either. I don't know what it is. That was good, though. I was disappointed there was only one season of Haunted Hotel. I also found out recently that Hazbin Hotel has a second season out now. Had no idea that was airing. When the first season was coming out, like, the entire internet, it felt like my entire feed was all about it. And then the second season, I haven't heard a peep. I haven't heard anything from any platform talking about it. And I'm like, oh, interesting. I tried watching the first episode of season 2 of Hazbin Hotel, and I got, like, pulled away, and I forgot to go watch more, and I started Tulsa King instead. I'll circle back to it after Tulsa King, because I'm really enjoying it. Oh, Magic and I recently watched a movie that I don't remember what it was. Oh, it was The Luckiest Man in America. Magic and I just watched that recently. Anybody else seen that one? It was good. It's based on a true story of a guy in the 80s who tricks his way onto a game show, and then, like, he memorized the entire show's possible outcomes, and he just absolutely dominates while the production team freaks out. It's good. I had basically seen most of the entire movie through clips on my shorts feed or whatever. And I obviously wanted to see the real movie. It's about Press Your Luck, yeah. I didn't know the Press Your Luck story, Grayson. All right. Yeah, there was only like 5 patterns they only had programmed 5 patterns into the machine. So he didn't even have to try that hard. My thing is the input delay, though. Yeah, that too. Like, they didn't talk about it in the movie at all, but you know instinctively from gaming that using a wireless mouse versus a wired mouse versus a high refresh monitor, a low refresh monitor, you can feel sometimes a difference in input latency. So being able to be that exact on your first time on the show is crazy. Unless he like actually like watched them press the button and like in advance and like calculated the input delay. Like, all right. Let me sleep. Mm, 8604. So I need 8704, which is right here. Okay. No, and that's the thing. It isn't cheating. Oh. If it's a game show that has skill elements like answering questions, pressing the button is just as much a test of skill as it is luck. Wow, a fossil! Yo, this actually sucks. Maybe I should go get my sponges. I don't know, dude. I don't know if it's worth the flight back and back. Oh, Shilly's gonna love the fact that I'm gonna destroy that. They made fossils a lot more common nowadays. But the world is so much deeper that they seem just as much spread out. But when you dig a perimeter, your chances of finding them are much higher. Right? I'm just gonna go dig a couple stacks of dirt. Okay. It's a good movie, Grayson, though, if you wanted to check it out. They're more common in swamps? Absolutely no idea. OG diamond ore? I didn't see it, but I'm sure we'll mine it when the time comes. But OG diamond ore in a new chunk is crazy. Hey yo, happy birthday, Blinks. The 5th or the 6th? Oh no, yeah, it's the 5th. Okay. That happened in the new Hermitcraft stuff season. One of them found stone diamond ore. Is that? Yeah, I guess that's a moment to celebrate, huh? On a new server. Dude, what if that becomes the like new diamond currency that people want, right? You know, on Hermitcraft, they're always trading for diamonds. What if trading for diamonds is actually trading for diamond ore? Not netherite or not deep slate diamond ore, but just diamond ore. That would actually be a good SMP currency that has the same effective rareness as diamonds pre 1.18. They didn't know and they fortuned it. Oh, wow. That's hilarious. Thought that was diamond ore, but it was the blue of the perimeter. Oh. Hey yo, diamantes. Oh, I'm actually gonna grab those because we're not gonna be coming back here. Yeah. Ugh. I hit escape, but it still just crashed. Okay, okay. I still have Windows, but I don't have Microsoft. I don't have Microsoft. I don't know why I said that. I don't have I'm waiting just to see. We'll give it like a couple minutes. No, dude, it ain't coming back. All right, I'm gonna close it. Hang on while Windows reports the problem to Microsoft. Oh, okay, I got an actual crash error. An unexpected error occurred and the game has crashed. I got an exit code. I can send the crash report to Mojang. Okay. I'm gonna start bingo right now, chat. We're ending early because I don't want to keep playing with the chance of corrupting my world. We're gonna start bingo. We're gonna log back in, fly back to the base, and log out. Well, we're gonna do the bingo winner on the monument, and then burn the diamonds, and then log out. So let me create bingo. You guys are gonna have 5 minutes to get your bingo cards. Can we get some bingo spam in the chat? Someone type bingo all caps a few times, spam it in there. So everybody, oh crap, start time is actually gonna be, there we go. We're 3 minutes out. Thank you. I'm gonna do a fresh install of the Colonel mod pack. I'm just gonna like go to CurseForge and download the latest Colonel mod pack and then move my save over and just abandon my current install. Oh, flashback recovery has detected unfinished recordings. Please recover that. Yeah, save replay. Okay, that's saved just fine. All right. 12:12, which was 5 minutes ago. So how long ago in the dig are we going to be back? It's going to be before I got the diamonds, that's for sure. Yeah. Wow. Definitely not playing this anymore. Someone clip that. Yeah, so what I said about the game, like, doing things out of order, when it, like, saves and, like, loads back in again, it's things like that. Like, it saved where I was physically, in a different location from where I had finished digging. And it's differences like that that cause a tree farm to blow up when you restart the world or the server they're on while the TNT dupers are running. $34C, that's pretty toasty. Wait, you live in Sydney? Or in Australia? I didn't know Miku was upside down. Honestly, Miku, I thought you were somewhere in, like, Japan, if I had to have guessed. I don't know why. Like, I knew you were time zone elsewhere. Right, but yeah, okay. Maybe I knew at one point because, like, I used to feel like I had a lot of Australian viewers. Oh my god, lag already. Dang. But lately it's only ever been Darcy, probably because I just give Darcy so much crap about being upside down. No one wants to watch anymore. Yeah, I'm just giving Darcy a hard time specifically though. All right, time to start bingo. Bingo numbers are calling, chat. While those call, let me check to see if there's any diamonds to burn today. think there was. Oh man, seeing fog inside of my storage room sucks. I'm out of rockets. I do have... Oh, wait. Yeah, I do have at least one sub. Oh, dude, this sucks, man. What is my render distance at? 12! 12! 12! Okay, I can't handle more than 12! All right, maybe the dig wasn't as big as I thought it was now. Nah! Okay. It's because it's raining that it's excessive right now. I'm not tweaking any settings right now, Darcy, because I'm not, I'm just installing a fresh copy of the Colonel mod pack before next stream. So any settings changes I make in this install will be reverted. All right, we had a tier 1. And quite a few primes, but we got one sub on stream 1046. All right, chat. Hey, we got a bingo winner too. But thank you guys so much for the subages, !partner plus if you want to learn how to get diamonds burnt in your honor at the end of stream. Here you go. Thank you very much, Abdrenex, for 30 months of tier 1 subages. We had Mrs. Ken win bingo. What block does Mrs. Ken have? I think it's basalt, if I remember right. Yes, basalt. Wow, my MSPT is back to 40. Okay. Okay, so Bobby had nothing to do with the high MSPT. Okay, interesting. And it appears that Bobby had nothing to do with the lag at all. Good to know. All right. You have 31 wins, upping that to 32. Your last victory was stream 1042. Now it's 1046. Is that what I just typed in the diamond book, if I'm remembering right? Oh, first place on the bingo leaderboard? Nice. Yeah, I don't even have any visibility to the bingo leaderboard. I mean, I probably could if I clicked on the overlay, like went to my stream and did that and looked at it, but... Whoop. All right, GG, Mrs. Ken on your dub. I almost said Maris because their name was like really close above you. I haven't seen them in a hot minute. The last time Maris won the monument was stream 848. And they got 9 cobblestones on there. All right. Is there anything? Oh, 1 copper golem head. Look at that. The only item that made it into overflow is something that truly belongs in overflow. That's great. And there's like 2 shulkers in here, so sweet. I'm here for it. Those copper golems, a great addition. All right, but yeah, so thank you guys so much for being here and dealing with all this jazz. Or getting out of the game now. Saving and quitting. And making my backup. All right. Backup should be starting now. Let's see. Yes. Okay, cool. So chat, yeah, that's ridiculous. Luckily I don't stream tomorrow, so I'll be able to fix everything tomorrow and see how things go on the next stream next week. This is my last stream for the week, chat. I am doing 4 streams this week, and I'm thinking for the foreseeable future we're gonna be at 4 streams a week, by the way. It's just I think I just need to do 4 streams a week for a while. So 3 streams of hardcore and a wifey Wednesday. Though next week there definitely will be an SMP stream, unless Magic has something planned for me on the weekend that I don't know about yet. But we'll see. So chat, if you are a subscriber or a member over on the Red site, you can play on the Colonel Kingdom SMP. And if you join the Discord, you get whitelisted. And, you know, I'll be on sometime next week doing a stream on over there. But I log on like kind of all the time, depending on my you know, when I just hop on sometimes during the day. Yeah. So let's see. I wonder if I should try updating the kernel mod pack to 15.3.0. Like, or 15.2.1, I mean. Just updating all the mods that are in there and seeing if it helps with performance. But I don't want to release an update and then have to revert back. I don't know, man. I don't know what to do about it. I don't know if it's my PC either, dude. Like, maybe I should do like a mem test. Maybe my memory is like corrupted or something. I'll do a mem test. I also will probably like do some more research on the drive saying that it's 64% good. I don't really know what to do about that. This is where it all goes downhill. Yeah. Yeah. Who am I looking for? I'm looking to see who's live with some hardcore vibes, I guess. Chat, if anybody is using the kernel mod pack version 15.2.0, whether you're watching right now or whether you're watching a VOD or anything like that, leave a comment or post in the Discord or something, just yes or no. Are you having issues with performance? I really hope it's not my PC, but it feels like it feels like it's PC related. But like Windows is fine. It's just the game crashing. Do I have a graphics card driver update? Did I install a graphics card driver update recently? Let me write that down. GPU driver? Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just trying to think. What could it be, dude? What could it be? Oh well. Let's see. Let's send a raid over to. You guys can't hear that, can you? TikTok can probably hear that stream in the background, but no one else. All right, we're gonna send a raid over to Blinksy doing hardcore. It seems like they're playing hardcore with someone else. So let's see how they're doing today, chat. Where am I at? I'm on the wrong page. All right. Chat, here is a raid message for you to copy and paste when you get there. If you are sub, use those emotes. And if you're not sub, just copy the text and put the words in the chat. Let them know you're there and you want to have a wonderful time. It's always great to have a filled out raid. Thank you so much for the awesome stream today, my dude. Thank you for the channel point redemptions. Thank you for the Prime subs. Thank you for the qualifying partner plus subs, even though the overlay is not working. Thank you for the gifts over on TikTok, for the super chats on the red site, and everybody for being here. I'll be live again next week. Stay tuned Monday to see next week's stream schedule. Peace out, my dudes.